Hi, my name is Victoria GRISWOLD. I'm a violinist with the Indianapolis Symphony Orchestra, and I write the programs for the Teddy Bear series.
So the Garden Symphony is one of our Teddy Bear series stories. It's a live show, and it's also a children's book. And it follows the story of Ladybug as she's searching for her own special song. And it's about following what you know is right until you get there. So it's that story of like, if it didn't work out the first time, that's okay. You'll find your special song that's just for you.
The Garden Symphony is a program that introduces small children to the instruments of the orchestra, and there's lots of different elements that go into designing the programs, and I had a lot of fun kind of bringing it together, making a program where the children feel engaged and welcome, and it's just a wonderful experience. It has a lot of energy to it. When I was approached to design a program, I was writing a children's book at that time, and what I ended up doing is taking that story and adding music and movements to it and using it as a way to introduce the string instruments to young children.
We do a lot of performances at different libraries all around Indiana, and we've heard that kids come to the same performance at different locations. So I think throughout the years we're going to keep on doing this, and we can kind of keep those kids or families in the system, and we love playing for the kids.
Just in the last couple of weeks, we had the wonderful opportunity to share out copies of the book, the first book that's been done, in what I hope will be ultimately a 4-book series, is my dream. We were able to share that book with all of our branch libraries and to make it available to, I believe, 46 different schools that are part of our partnership. And so that's taking the story with all of its wonderful illustrations and its links to music out all across the city.
I would say it's a really high quality experience for this age group. They're learning about instruments, they're getting to move and experience it in a kinesthetic way, which is really important for them. The music is top notch, but it's bite-sized, and the story is incredible. That's part of programs like this, going out into the community and breaking down some of those barriers, like, no, it doesn't cost you any money, no, you don't have to know anything, you just have to come and have a good time, and we'll teach you and bring you along so that we can create the next generation of music lovers.
Vicki GRISWOLD is one of the most creative musicians I've ever encountered in my career, because she not only is a wonderful artist in her own right as a violinist, but the ability to reach new audiences, and particularly young audiences, with one of the most creative programs I've ever experienced sets her apart. And the Garden Symphony is an utterly charming, inviting program that provides children an entry point into classical music. And we hope that they will take this music, this experience, and grow with it, become perhaps musicians themselves.
Vicki is incredible. I'm convinced she's a superhero, and she just doesn't wear her cape all the time. She has such a kind heart, but like this incredible brain, and balances the both of them so well. So she has this passion for working with kids and for reaching out to everybody and making things accessible, which is just really cool. And it's hard to do, and she's willing to go the extra mile to do it.
Vicki's a wonderful violinist, a wonderful person, so talented. I had no idea she did all of this other stuff. She's a treasure to the community, for sure.
We also had the wonderful joy last fall of nominating Victoria for an award from our Indiana Federated Library System. And it's a statewide award for community engagement, and it was really a joy that she was selected for that.
I love designing these programs. There's several reasons I love doing them. There's the story element, there's the moving element, and I knew I wanted to include movement in these programs because it really engages these kids and makes them feel part of the program. Really, music and all of the arts are, for me, it's really the best that our society has. It's kind of the icing on the cake.
I think for the children, the notion that music is fun, that music that comes from a violin or a clarinet is fun, that's a good notion at that age. And it's not one that the children are regularly exposed to. And so I think the possibilities open through experiences like this.
My dream is to reach all the kids in the community from all walks of life to introduce them to music, to instruments, and I'd like to just see that grow and grow. We've played at hospitals and been able to broadcast into rooms. I'd like to figure out how to just reach all children in the community here in Indiana.